Hello soulmates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this trending overbust asymmetric corset with stylish hemline. So if you're new here, you're highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share. And to my 10 subscribers, thank you guys for your support. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here I have my basic measurement, my bust, under bust, waist and then top length. And here is my shoulder. And from the upper part, I came down by 5 inches, okay? And my pattern is on fold. So make sure you fold your pattern into two. So on the shoulder, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2, I have 8. So from that 8 inches, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I'll go ahead and chalk down my armhole measurement, which is 8 inches. So next, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. And this is what I have. So next, I'll measure from my shoulder to my armhole. What I have there is 9 inches. Then I'll go ahead and chalk it down here also. After that, I'll rule out a straight line. This line here is my chest line, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2. I'll get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. My bust is 40 divided by 4. I have 10. I'll check it down. Now, I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect them this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches and neck depth of 3 inches also. Then I use my curve ruler to connect it this way. Then from my neck width, I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4 inches. So I'll go ahead and chalk it down from my bust line down to my top length. And this is what I have. So next, on the both side of my under bust, I'll go ahead and chalk down 1 inches from my under bust down to my top length, okay? From under bust down to top length. If you're very busty, go ahead and use 1.5 inches. So next, I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect it this way from my under bust to my bust point. So now I'm making use of a shoulder dart, okay? I'm making use of a shoulder dart. I'll go ahead and get the midpoint of my shoulder. This is the midpoint. Then I'll connect it down to my bust point. So this is what I have. So now I'll go ahead and take out 1 inches from my shoulder to avoid gapping. So I'll take out 1 inches from it. So this 1 inches is going out, and this is what I have. So I'm done doing that. Next, I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my body, okay? My underbust divided by 4 plus my 2 inches that I will chalk it down. Waist divided by 4 plus 2 inches that I'll chalk it down. So on the top length, I'm making use of my hip circumference divided by 4. I will chalk it down plus my 2 inches that. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. So now this is what I have, okay? So next, for my side dart, from the bust line, I'll come down by 1 inches and I'll connect it to my bust point. For your side dart, is the difference between your shoulder to waist of your back and that of your front, okay? And this is what I have. So guys, I'll go ahead and trace out what I have here on the other side of my pattern. Okay, my pattern is on fold, so I'll go ahead and trace it out. So that I was on doing that, this is what I have. So for this line, okay, this particular line you're seeing here, the cancel, I was meant to stop my dark line on my under bust, okay, this part. So I mistakenly extended to my bust line, which I later cancel. So make sure you stop your dark line on your under bust, okay. So now from my shoulder, from this part of my shoulder, I'll go ahead and come up by 4 inches. I later reduced it to 2.5 inches. The 4 inches was too high, so I later took it down to 2.5 inches, okay? So now we want to curve it to meet our chest line, but before doing that, I'll go ahead and close up my dart. Just watch what I am doing. Open up yours. shoulder dart this way, open up the side dart, then go ahead and close it up, okay, making sure your shoulder and your chest line are equal. Make sure they align very well. As you can see, they are on the same line. So now I'll go ahead and open up this other side of my shoulder, open up the side dart, then I'll close up my shoulder, okay, close up my shoulder. As you can see, the shoulder and the chest line are equal. So now this is what I have. So now I'll go ahead and I'll take it down to meet my chest line this way, okay. So let's do that. So this is what I have over here. So this pointy part, I later reduced it to 2.5 inches. It was too high for me, okay. So now for this down part, I'll go ahead and close up my dart. To get the curve at the down part, please make sure you close up your dart, okay? So that while sewing your clothes, the both parts will be like the both lines will be equal. So that I'm done closing up my dart, from my waistline, I'll come down by 2 inches on both sides. Then I'll connect it this way. Following what we have on the thumbnail, go ahead and connect it this way, and this is what I have. So now the middle part is a bit shorter than the two sides. So I'll go ahead and go up by 1 inches and I'll curve it out this way. Okay, so this is what I have. So now I'll go ahead and open up my pattern, and this is what I have. Looking so neat. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. Just watch what I am doing. I'll not be too fast, so you guys will see what I'm doing here. So this is what I have. This is my number one. I'll go ahead and close up my side dart this way. Okay, then I'll keep it aside. Cut out this part. So from this part, go ahead and cut your shoulder. And this is what I have, okay? So now I'll cut out the last one. This is the last one. Cut out the dart. Then I'll close up my side dart. Okay? And this is what I have. I have my number 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, the whole lines are equal. So make sure you close up your dart before doing anything. Both the down part and the upper part, okay? Make sure you close up your dart. So they're all equal. Okay, this is what I have. So this upper part, I'll reduce it to 2.5 inches, okay? It's too high. I'll go ahead and take out 1.5 inches from the upper part, okay? Remember we came up by 4 inches. So now I'll go ahead and take out 1.5 inches and I'll be left with 2.5 inches, okay? So I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. And this is what I have, okay? So guys, this is all for the front pattern drafting. While cutting out of my fabric, I'll be adding 0.5 string allowance round. Okay, so let's go over to the back pattern. So here is my back pattern. I'm going to have to chalk down my basic measurements. I have my bust, my waistline, and then the top length. And my shoulder to waist of my back is 16 inches because I took out 1 inches from the side of my front. Okay, so here I have 16 inches. So next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that 8 inches, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. And this is what I have, okay? So now I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to that my armhole point. What I have there is 9 inches. I'll chalk it down here also. Then I'll rule out a straight line. So here is my chest line, okay, my chest line. So next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. I'll chalk it down from my chest line down to my top length. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. to my chest line, and this is what I have. So next, on the both side of my waist, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to my chest line. After that, I'll connect it down to my top length, and this is what I have. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my body. My bust divided by 4, I will chalk it down. Okay, my waist divided by 4 plus my 1 inches dart, I'll chalk it down. Then on my top length, I'll be making use of my hip circumference divided by 4. I'll chalk it down. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. And this is what I have. Okay, so next I'll go ahead for my lacing bar. On the chest line, I'll come in by 2 inches, and on my top length, I'll come in by 1 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect them this way. Okay, and this is what I have. Okay, so guys, this is all for my back pattern drafting. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so when cutting out my fabric, I'll be adding 0.5 seam allowance round, both round and in between. Okay, make sure you add 0.5 seam allowance round. Okay, and this is all for this pattern drafting. I have my front, and also this is my back. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. See you guys in my next class. Bye.